Hey guys, what is going on? This is going to be another Shogun 2 online battle. This is actually a 1v1, a step down from the 4v4 that I had uploaded earlier. We are on the map Iwaki Foothills. It's actually a very, it's actually kind of a nice map, but I should mention, once again, I'm going against a Fall of the Samurai army, and I need to throw this into slow motion nearly immediately, because this battle actually happens really fast. Actually, let's just pause it for the sake of, my sanity, because I'm going to try and talk about this all really fast. So let's go over what my opponent's army is. In the back line here, he has a unit of Yari cavalry. He has his avatar's bodyguard, who is right there. He has a unit of katana cavalry. He has, I think, 2 units of this katana samurai, a unit of Yari Ashugaru, another Yari samurai, a unit of I don't know, Daikyu samurai. They're basically bow samurai that have really nice bows, and then 2 other bow samurai. Now, I guess it's actually not a Fall of the Samurai army. For some reason, I thought it was. Oh. Anyways, my army consists. I kind of brought a little bit more men. My army consists of 3 units of these sword attendants. They are the cheapest units in the game. They're 200 a piece. So basically, I can either bring 3 of these units for 600 of the 600 points or 600 gold, whatever you want to call it, or I could bring, I think, 1 unit of katana samurai. So just by numbers, the sword attendants are better, and they're going to act as cannon fodder for this dude's arrows. Anyways, after the sword attendants, I have, I think, 3 units of this katana samurai. They're not veteran units; they're just default katana samurai. Behind that, I have 2 units of a bow ashugaru. They actually aren't going to be very good against his bow samurai. They are going to be able to outtrade me even with the lesser numbers because, as you can see, they have armor, and my bow ashugaru really don't. I mean, they kind of do, but they don't. And last but not least, I have 4 units of warrior nuns. These are quickly becoming my favorite units in the game. I don't know why, but they are quickly becoming my favorite units in the game because I've used them in nearly every battle that I've won so far. So, warrior nuns, I love them. They do tons of damage. They have like no armor and they aren't very fast, but they're awesome. And then on my left, well, actually, on my left and right flank, I have 2 units of Yari samurai just to cover the flanks and act to get rid of his cavalry if he had any. And then on the far flank, I have a unit of Yari cavalry and a unit of light cavalry who you'll see very quickly they get destroyed very fast. I should have brought my veteran unit, but I didn't really think about it. I've got I think 4 chevron light cav unit that can outrun any other cavalry in the game, so they're pretty nice. Now, I should point out, okay, for some reason I thought that was back here for a second. Anyways, there are 2 shrines on this map. This one increases the morale of units, so that is going to be very good for my men, especially these freaking sword attendants. And up front here, it is a increase to melee attack and charge of all units, which I do not want him to get because he has the superior units. He has a superior army than mine. I just have the numbers. So we're both going to slowly move forward here. He does have the range advantage slightly because he's on this hill, or I guess you would call that a hill. But we're just going to line up here. We're doing some battles on the side here. I ran my light cav over and actually dismounted them to capture this dojo. So he's going to run over his Yari cav, who luckily are kind of slowed down by this hill. Noticing that, I activated rapid advance and I sent my Yari samurai over just to make sure he couldn't capture it. They are going to get there before my Yari Samurai do, but not before he can capture it. Now, he's moving his men into position. I do have my sword attendants out in the very front of my line, just to like gauge his range. I actually don't notice when they start firing in just a second. In fact, they're hidden now. That's what happens when the unit disappears. They become hidden. So, as you can see, I'm moving up my army a little bit further. Those are the ranges on my archers. My archers can nearly hit them, but his men can actually fire on my sword attendants now. It's not going to be very effective because, I mean, his arrows could have done better by targeting my katana samurai, which it just did. But, anyways, the fight over here, my light cav is basically decimated. His Yari cav, he's just running back and forth with it. But my Yari samurai is here, so I have this place locked down now. He actually is going to try and make a run. Let me put this in slow motion. He is actually going to try and make a run with his Yari cav over. I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to get a rear charge on my men back here, but I don't think he realized that. Well, a couple things. I don't think he realized that warrior nuns carry these giant freaking spears. And I actually don't think they're spears. But he didn't realize I have this Yari cav over here. So we're going to kick it back into play. We're just kind of trading right now. I brought my archers up to... They're actually not firing. They don't have the range on them yet. As you can see, I'm trying to target this unit. I should have targeted this unit, but my men don't have the range on them. They're going to quickly get cut down. Let's just watch. I mean, ooh, I have to admit, the animation in this game is amazing. This honestly might be... I mean, this is my favorite Total War. You wouldn't see it by the numbers on Steam, because this game didn't work for the better part of a year, probably. Oh yeah, he tried to bring his light cav over, or his Yari cav, so I rushed my Yari cav over to my left flank here, which he quickly ran away. Actually, that's my avatar's... I'm stupid. I rushed both my Yari cav and my general's bodyguard over, Avatar's bodyguard. So, at this point, I basically am on the verge of capture. Shameful display. Anyways, that was one of my Bo Ashigaru. So at this point, I realized I'm screwed, really, no matter what I do. So I have to charge. Now, he is going to activate fire arrows, which I don't know why he did. They take longer to reload, so... It does have a, like, shock and awe effect on units, but he's using them on sword attendants, so... I don't know why he is. Anyways, these guys are going to do exactly what I want them to do in every fight. Not only are they taking a charge from the Yari cavalry, they're being meat shields for all his bows while my men move up. And I should mention, on the left flank here, I'm moving my Yari cavalry up because he engaged his Yari cav down here. My cavalry is now superior and has this backdoor advantage. And I think he realizes that his katana cavalry cannot take my Yari cav in a 1v1 fight. So, his lines are kind of broken right now. We're forcing in on him. There's my katana samurai. My warrior nuns are just going to go right through him. As you can see, they did get hit by arrow fire a little bit. And the fight has commenced. At this point, it's kind of a matter of how long until I win, especially when this unit routes. When this unit routes, I know I'm going to win because now he didn't even get a downhill charge on me. And I've got the number superiority. Back here, he engaged his katana samurai. He's going to throw in another Yari cav. So at this pace, my Yari cav should be dead, but somehow that rear charge by his Yari samurai made his own katana cavalry rout, which I don't understand at all. And as you can see, we have broken the front line here. The battle is actually nearly over. Like I said, this was a very fast fight. So we've basically taken their entire front flank. I've got my Bo Ashigaru unit back here taking shots at their general, which isn't going to be very effective, but my warrior nuns. My warrior nuns are going to basically kill the general's bodyguard. The general's going to have to take up his sword soon. And there he goes. I have a feeling my warrior nun's going to die, though. Yeah. Let's just watch this fight, because nothing else in the battle is actually interesting right now. This is the final fight, basically. Ooh. I should have... the warrior nun should have been fighting this. But, as you see, the fighting has basically ended. My warrior nuns are... It kind of gets to this when there's only one unit left. As you can see, we're just rushing past them, trying to engage on this general. And the general has fallen. A warrior nun took him out. That's actually it for this fight, guys. One thing I realized in the 4v4, I didn't show the unit statistics screen. I didn't think that's how it worked. So we're going to end battle. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I've got a couple more videos for Shogun 2 particularly, just because that's the one online that I can actually play because I have all the DLC. I can't play Rome 2 because I don't have all the DLC, and that's all that online is covered in. And I can't play Attila because apparently I don't have the Age of Chameleon, whatever you want to call it. I don't have that DLC, so I might end up getting Age of Chameleon soon. But I don't know. So as you can see, I deployed close to 1,400 soldiers. He deployed closer to 1,000 soldiers. The losses were actually very close, but I had the numbers advantage here. I actually lost more. He killed more enemies. He killed more of me than I killed of him. But because I had those extra sword attendants, which I think put me over the top there, I was able to absorb all his units. Or absorb the casualties. Now, for unit statistics, the unit with the most kills was the Yari Samurai and Katana Samurai. I'm very surprised by that. I would have thought these warrior nuns would have done better. The thing is, like I said though, the warrior nuns are very, very, very slow. I don't know why they're that slow, but they are. As you can see, my Bow Ashigaru basically did nothing. My Light Cav got decimated before it could do anything. And then 2 of my Sword Attendants did nothing. They got routed by the archers. They were on my left flank, and they got charged by that Yari Cav and just routed. This Sword Attendant, though, actually was able to get 20 kills. It lost nearly its entire unit, but you know how it is. For my enemy, his let me activate it like that. His Daiku Samurai, which are the Archer Samurai, got by far his most kills. And it was basically a fight of... the way that he wanted this fight to go, I think, was his Yari Samurai were going to hold the line as fast as possible, while his Bow Samurai, or not as fast as possible, for as long as possible, while his Bow Samurai and Daiku Samurai picked me off from afar. And then I think he was going to try and rear charge with his Katana Samurai, and then fill the gaps with Katana Samurai. But that was unsuccessful because I brought Yari Samurai, and I think he expected a longer bow engagement. I could be just making assumptions here, but I think he thought we were going to line up and actually trade with bows until one of us killed the other's bows. But I decided not to, and I just bum rushed him. Anyways, guys, look forward to another video. I will have some Smite Season 3 videos of Joust and Ranked coming out soon. I need to level up in that game to actually be able to play Ranked or League or whatever it's called. So, look forward to some of those videos soon, and I will talk to y'all later.